Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Daily House. I'm absolutely thrilled you're joining me today as we dive into the most gorgeous fall transformation inspired by the incredible Amber Lewis. If you're ready to infuse your home with that perfect blend of modern farmhouse charm and seasonal warmth, you're in exactly the right place today. We're creating magic with teak furniture, stunning fall florals, and those irresistibly cozy textures that make autumn feel like home. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you're as excited as I am, and I'd love to hear your full decorating plans in the comments below. Before we transform every corner of our home, let's talk about what makes Amber Lewis's design philosophy so captivating. Her approach centers around collected over time, that effortless blend of vintage finds, natural materials, and contemporary comfort that feels both curated and lived in. Think warm neutrals as your foundation, with rich textures creating depth and visual interest. Amber's genius lies in mixing high and low pieces, incorporating organic shapes, and always prioritizing comfort without sacrificing style. This fall, we're channeling her love for natural materials like teak wood, linen textiles, and authentic vintage accessories that tell a story and create that coveted and done elegance. Your home's exterior sets the stage for everything inside, so let's start with serious curb appeal. Picture crisp white or warm cream siding adorned with natural cedar shutters in that perfect weather. Deep finish, add oversized planters filled with burgundy mums, golden wheat stalks, and cascading ivy for organic movement. Install vintage-inspired barn lights flanking your front door, and consider a rustic wood beam detail above the entrance. The key is layering natural elements. Think pumpkins in varying sizes, a gorgeous fall wreath with dried hydrangeas and eucalyptus, and perhaps a vintage ladder leaning casually against the porch. Adorned with cozy plaid blankets, this creates that Instagram-worthy first impression while staying true to farmhouse authenticity. Step inside to an entryway that's both gorgeous and incredibly functional, exactly what Amber Lewis would approve of. Start with a statement piece like a reclaimed wood console or vintage church pew for seating. Above it, hang a large round mirror with a natural wood frame to reflect light and create the illusion of space. Install rustic hooks at varying heights for coats, hats, and scarves. Mix metals like black iron and warm brass for visual interest. A woven basket underneath provides hidden shoe storage. While a vintage jute rug grounds the space, don't forget seasonal touches. A wooden bowl filled with mini pumpkins, a mercury glass lamp for warm lighting, and perhaps a small framed print with an autumn quote. Functionality meets beauty perfectly. Your living room is where the magic truly happens this fall. Start with Amber Lewis's signature neutral foundation. Think warm whites, creamy beiges, and soft grays on your walls. Layer in rich textures through throw pillows in burnt orange, deep burgundy, and golden yellow. Mix materials like chunky knit, linen, and fox fur for that perfectly undone look. Swap out your lightweight summer throws for heavier wool or cashmere blankets in plaid or solid autumn hues. Add warmth through natural wood elements. Perhaps a reclaimed wood coffee table or floating shelves styled with vintage brass candlesticks and small pumpkins. The key is creating multiple conversation areas with comfortable seating that invites everyone to sink in and stay a while, embracing the hig feeling Amber loves. Transform your dining space into a full masterpiece that Amber Lewis herself would adore. Start with natural materials as your foundation. Think a live-edge wood dining table or even a rustic farmhouse piece with character marks and patina. Layer your table with a linen runner in warm oatmeal or sage green. Then add height and interest with brass candlesticks in varying sizes. Create a stunning centerpiece using a long wooden dough bowl filled with seasonal elements like mini pumpkins, pinecones, and dried wheat stalks. Mix in some fresh greenery like eucalyptus or olive branches for that organic, just gathered feel. Don't forget place settings that blend rustic and refined. Think white ceramic plates, vintage brass chargers, and linen napkins in rich autumn tones. This creates that collected over time look that's quintessentially Amber Lewis. The kitchen is truly the heart of any farmhouse, and this fall we're infusing it with Amber Lewis-inspired warmth while maintaining complete functionality. Start by switching out your cabinet hardware to unlacquered brass for that authentic vintage feel that develops beautiful patina over time. Style your open shelves with a mix of white ceramics, wooden cutting boards, and glass jars filled with full staples like dried beans and pasta. Above your sink, consider hanging a vintage-inspired pendant light in black iron or warm brass. Your coffee station becomes a focal point. Style your small coffee machine on a wooden tray with ceramic mugs, a small potted plant, and perhaps a vintage scale for visual interest. Add seasonal touches like a bowl of fresh apples, dried wheat in a tall ceramic vase, and warm brass accessories that catch and reflect light beautifully throughout your space. Create the ultimate family gathering space where comfort is king and style reigns supreme. Position your seating to encourage conversation while ensuring everyone has a perfect view of the television. Think an oversized sectional in warm gray or cream linen, paired with a vintage leather ottoman that doubles as extra seating. Layer in full colors through throw pillows and blankets, mixing patterns like buffalo check, subtle florals, and solid textures. A reclaimed wood meteor console grounds the space while providing storage for games and books. Style it with a mix of personal photos in vintage brass frames, small potted plants, and seasonal decor like mini pumpkins or pinecones. The lighting should be layered too. Combine table lamps with warm bulbs, floral lamps for reading, and perhaps string lights for that magical evening ambience that makes everyone want to linger longer. Design a workspace that inspires creativity while maintaining that signature Amber Lewis aesthetic we adore. Choose a desk with character, perhaps a vintage writing desk with lovely patina or a modern farmhouse piece in reclaimed wood. Position it near a window for natural light, and add a comfortable upholstered chair in neutral linen or soft gray. Your small vintage radio becomes both functional and decorative, providing background music while adding authentic period charm. A unique, small desk clock, think brass or wood, adds sophistication while keeping you on schedule. Install floating shelves above your workspace to display a curated mix of books, small plants and ceramic pots, and personal treasures. Good lighting is crucial, so add a brass desk lamp with warm Edison bulbs. Keep organization stylish with woven baskets, vintage glass jars, and wooden desk accessories that make work feel less like work. Every home needs a dedicated space for quiet moments, and your reading nook should be the epitome of cozy elegance. Choose a corner with good natural light and create magic with a comfortable armchair upholstered in soft linen or velvet in warm autumn tones like rust or sage green. Add a vintage side table within arm's reach for your coffee cup and current read. Layer in comfort with a chunky knit throw blanket and a few small pillows in complementary colors and textures. A floor lamp with a warm, adjustable light ensures perfect reading conditions any time of day. Consider adding a small bookshelf styled with your favorite novels, small plants, and perhaps a few seasonal decorative objects. A soft area rug underneath defines the space and adds another layer of texture. This becomes your personal retreat, where you can escape with a good book and a warm cup of tea, embodying that slow living philosophy Amber Lewis champions. Transform your bedroom into a serene retreat that embraces fall's cozy spirit while maintaining year-round elegance. Start with a neutral color palette. Think warm whites, soft grays, and creamy beiges that create a calming foundation. Layer your bed with high-quality linen bedding in natural tones. Then add warmth through throw pillows in rich autumn colors like terracotta, olive green, or warm mustard. A chunky knit throw at the foot of the bed adds texture and visual interest. Choose nightstands in natural wood with interesting grain patterns. Install them simply with brass table lamps, a small plant, and perhaps a vintage brass alarm clock. Add a cozy reading chair in the corner with a soft throw blanket, creating a secondary relaxation zone. Window treatments should be simple yet elegant. Think linen curtains in natural tones that filter light beautifully while maintaining privacy and warmth. Create a bathroom that feels like a daily retreat with Amber Louis-inspired touches that blend functionality with beauty. Start with a neutral color scheme featuring warm whites and soft grays, perhaps with shiplap walls for authentic farmhouse character. Choose a vanity in natural wood with unlacquered brass hardware that will develop beautiful patina over time. Your mirror should make a statement. Think a large round piece with a natural wood frame or vintage-inspired design. Style your counter with a wooden tray holding glass bottles for toiletries, a small potted plant like eucalyptus, and perhaps a vintage brass soap dispenser. In the shower area, install a rainfall shower head in warm brass finish and add a wooden still for spa-like functionality. Towels should be thick and luxurious in neutral tones, hung on vintage-inspired hooks or a rustic ladder. Small details like a woven basket for storage and a vintage glass jar for cotton bowls complete the look perfectly. Even your garage deserves the Amber Louis treatment, transforming this utilitarian space into an organized, beautiful extension of your home. Install pegboard walls painted in warm white or soft gray using natural wood and brass hooks too. Hang tools, bikes, and seasonal equipment. Create dedicated zones with vintage-inspired metal baskets and wooden crates for sorting everything from gardening supplies to sports equipment. Add a workbench and reclaim wood with plenty of storage underneath. And consider installing vintage-style born lights for task lighting. A large mirror reflects light and makes the space feel larger, while a vintage rug defines the walking area and adds unexpected warmth. Seasonal storage becomes part of the decor. Think galvanized metal containers labeled with vintage style tags. Even practical elements like a garbage can get the farmhouse treatment with a wooden enclosure that keeps things tidy while maintaining style. This approach proves that every space in your home can be both functional and beautiful. Now, we arrive at the start of our show, creating that breathtaking fall backyard dining patio that captures Amber Louis's effortless elegance perfectly. Start by defining your space with natural boundaries like potted olive trees or large planters. Filled with seasonal grasses and mums in rich autumn colors, the foundation should feel organic and collected, not overly designed. Consider adding an outdoor rug in natural jute or sizzle to anchor your dining area and create visual warmth underfoot. Lighting becomes crucial for ambience. String warm Edison bulb lights overhead, add lanterns at varying heights, and perhaps incorporate some pillar candles for intimate glow. The key is layering different light sources to create that magical evening atmosphere. Natural materials should dominate. Think stone, wood, and metal in warm finishes that complement rather than compete with your home's architecture in the natural surroundings. Your teak dining table is absolutely the hero piece of this entire outdoor transformation, embodying everything Amber Louis loves about natural materials that age beautifully with time and weather. Teak's natural oils make it perfect for outdoor use, developing a gorgeous silver gray patina that adds character and sophistication. Choose a table with clean lines but interesting details, perhaps live edges or subtle carved elements that add personality without overwhelming the space. The size should accommodate your family comfortably while leaving room for serving dishes and decorative elements. Style it simply to let the wood's natural beauty shine. Perhaps a linen table runner in warm oatmeal or sage green. And definitely avoid covering this gorgeous surface completely. Consider complementary seating that mixes materials. Perhaps teak benches on one side with upholstered chairs on the other, creating that perfectly imperfect, collected over time look that defines great farmhouse design. Creating stunning fall floral arrangements is where you can really let your creativity shine while staying true to Amber Lewis's organic, effortless aesthetic. Forget perfectly symmetrical arrangements and embrace the beauty of asymmetry and natural movement. Start with a collection of vessels in varying heights and materials. Think vintage brass containers, ceramic crocks, and perhaps a wooden dough ball for your largest arrangement. Fill them with seasonal treasures like dried wheat stalks, burgundy, dahlias, orange marigolds, and branches with colorful full leaves. Add texture with elements like cattails, seed pods, and dried hydrangeas in muted tones. The key is creating arrangements that look like you gathered them yourself from a countryside walk. Mix in some fresh greenery like eucalyptus or olive branches to add movement and fragrance. Scatter smaller arrangements down the length of your table, varying heights and densities to create visual interest that feels completely natural and unforced. Mastering the art of text layering is what separates good design from absolutely spectacular spaces that make people want to reach out and touch everything. Start with your largest textile element, perhaps outdoor cushions for your seating, in natural linen or weather-resistant fabrics in warm autumn tones like rust, sage, and cream. Layer on throw blankets in different materials. Think chunky knits, soft wools, and even fox fur for ultimate coziness as temperatures drop. Your table styling should include various textures too, smooth ceramic dishes, rough-hewn wooden serving pieces, and perhaps a vintage brass serving tray. Add natural elements like pinecones, smooth river rocks, or interesting pieces of driftwood. The goal is creating a space where every surface invites touch and exploration. Even practical elements like napkins should contribute to your texture. Choose linen in natural tones, or perhaps vintage-inspired cotton in soft plaids that complement your overall color scheme perfectly. Creating the perfect seating arrangement goes far beyond just having enough chairs. It's about fostering connection and conversation while ensuring everyone feels incredibly comfortable. Mix different seating options to create visual interest and accommodate various preferences. Perhaps combine your teak dining chairs with a rustic wooden bench on one side, adding outdoor cushions in complementary colors and textures. Consider bringing in a vintage wicker chair or two for additional seating that can be moved around as needed. The key is ensuring everyone can see each other easily to encourage conversation. Add comfort through layered textiles. Think outdoor pillows in weather-resistant fabrics, soft throws for cooler evenings, and perhaps even a small side table within reach for drinks and personal items. The seating should feel collected over time rather than purchased as a matching set, reflecting Amber Lewis's philosophy of curated, personal spaces that tell your family's unique story. The right lighting transforms your patio from a simple dining area into an enchanting space where magical memories are made. Layer your lighting at different heights to create depth and visual interest. String warm Edison bulbs overhead in a loose, organic pattern. Avoid perfectly straight lines in favor of gentle curves that feel more natural and inviting. Add table-level lighting with battery-operated lanterns in varying sizes. Mixing materials like brass, wood, and glass for authentic farmhouse appeal. Pillar candles in glass hurricanes provide intimate lighting while protecting flames from evening breezes. Consider adding pathway lighting with vintage-inspired stakes that guide guests safely while adding to the overall ambience. Solar options work beautifully and eliminate the need for electrical work. The goal is creating pools of warm light that make faces glow and conversations linger long into the evening, embracing that slow living philosophy that makes outdoor dining so special and memorable. The magic truly happens in the details, and seasonal styling is where you can showcase your personality while staying true to Amber Lewis's effortless elegance. Create vignettes throughout your patio space using natural elements collected from your yard or local farmer's market. Group mini pumpkins and gourds in odd numbers, mixing colors from pure white to deep orange and muted green. Fill vintage baskets with pinecones, acorns, and interesting seed pods for texture and autumn authenticity. Style your serving pieces as decor when not in use. Perhaps a wooden cutting board leaning casually against a planter, or vintage brass serving spoons displayed in a ceramic crock. Add warmth through textiles that can weather light moisture. Think outdoor pillows, throws that can be easily washed, and natural fiber rugs that add softness underfoot. Remember, the best seasonal styling looks effortless and collected over time, never forced or overly coordinated. As we wrap up this incredible journey through every corner of your Amber Lewis-inspired farmhouse, I hope you're feeling absolutely inspired and ready to create magic in your own space. Remember, the beauty of this style lies in its authenticity. It's about creating a home that feels collected over time, comfortable for everyday living, and effortlessly elegant for entertaining. Start with one area that excites you most. Perhaps that gorgeous full patio we've designed together, and let the transformation happen naturally. Don't feel pressure to change everything at once. The best homes evolve slowly, with each addition telling part of your family's story. If you love these ideas, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the Daily House for more seasonal design inspiration. I'd absolutely love to see your transformations, so share your photos in the comments below. Until next time, keep creating beautiful spaces that make you smile every single day.